All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun SETI YouTube page, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the membership right over there in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, run down on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. I want you to get over there and get a preview link right there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, very important, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Don't dare miss out. Get a preview of it and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun SETI, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love, from the General Omeka, Voyages of the Nile, when Kemet ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt. We got the Black Woman is God, the making of the white man, Freemasonry, exposed hip-hop, occult, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, and much, much more. Not another website, nowhere on the planet that could compare or compete. You should become a member today. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. We got that fire dropping today. That's right. We got the 7 sanctuaries of the Abydos Temple, the spiritual stargates to the constellations of chaos. You should not miss it. The link is right there at the top of the chat. Also, we got some serious work. Ancient Egypt, military colony of Mother Ethiopia, and all that's both of them dropping today. Already up there, the power of the old kingdom. Kemet is the go to civilizations, period, mind-blowing pyramid age, all that fire. And you should be there to witness mind-blowing presentations like that. Click the link and I'll see you later on. Make sure you, let me get down here. To all the family donated to the General, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Those would like to donate, link right there in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. American farms are running out of workers. They ain't got nobody to go out there and pick them damn strawberries and them damn potatoes. And goddamn it, they had laid niggas off for about 200 years, but goddamn it, they ready to call you back. They ready to call you back, nigga. Is you ready to get out there in them fields and pick strawberries and potatoes and squash and shit? Yeah, it's one thing if you're doing it for yourself, if you're doing it for your people. But it's a whole nother goddamn thing when you back on the goddamn farm out there with these Neanderthals, and you out there working for 2 cents, $2, $3. Yeah, they about to get y'all niggas back. Get you some knee pads, goddammit. Get you some knee pads. Get you some some ace bandages and shit. You feel me? Get you one of them back braces, because your ass gonna be out there picking cotton. No, you ain't gonna be picking cotton. You're gonna be picking strawberries and potatoes and shit like that. And so yeah, they've been deporting motherfuckers, and they don't, and it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. This is how you establish this relationship illegally, into where you so deep in the motherfucker, even when you try to undo it, because it's illegal to do it. You see, it's illegal to do it. And so the government broke the law. You see what I'm saying? These rich farmers who own all the farms and shit, the chickens, the cattle, and all the vegetables, agriculture, they broke the law because they trying to do the shit cheap so they can keep all the money. Now it's time to undo it. And because, you know, you so deep in the game, now that you're undoing it, it's causing chaos because now you got a void there. You got a void there. And because ain't nobody willing to go out there and work for no $3 goddamn dollars or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? What you gonna do now? So what is, you know, so they saying that, hey, a lot of you people that's out there, that this is what they saying. I don't know if this is a rumor. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're getting any type of welfare, you're getting any type of Medicaid or anything, you know, you got to, Donald Trump said you got to work now. Do you hear what I'm telling you? You feel what I'm saying? They saying you got to work now. So you might be able to get you a few stamps. You might be able to get you a few, but you're going to have to get your ass out there and do so many hours picking them goddamn potatoes and them squashes and shit. You're going to have to get out there, family. They trying to get us back on the goddamn plantation, y'all. They say they laid you off 200 years ago, but they calling you back to work today, nigga. They... Yeah, you can't do nothing but laugh, motherfucker. You put yourself, motherfuckers didn't put themselves in this motherfucking predicament. Man, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look out there and see none of my people picking no motherfucker unless they doing it for themselves. If you own the farm, that's one thing. You feel what I'm saying? If you own the farm, that's magnificent. Is more than honorable. You feel what I'm saying? It's more than honorable to be in the agricultural field. Believe it or not. You see what I'm saying? Believe it or not. I respect you. Own the land. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, nothing more honorable than that. If you own it. Now, coming from where we come from, to be back out there on the motherfucking knees, picking potatoes and shit in 2025. Sad. It's fucking sad, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, damn, if they tie that shit to where a nigga can't get his stamps. Motherfucker can't get their stamp unless, you know, they saying you got to work so many hours out there on the plantation. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, everybody, that can't be because most of the plantations is in the motherfucking South. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me they're going to have, they're going to build slave huts? They might build slave huts and shit. You know, well, you know, modern day slave huts. You know, they make it look a little better than what they did. Man, do you think I'm bullshitting with you? Do you think I'm bullshitting with you? So, hold on, family. Let me get some water. That's right, family. I don't want to see my family back out there, goddamn it, you know, picking plantains and shit unless you're doing it for you. It's honorable, not for nobody else. You understand? Motherfucker can't even afford to goddamn eat. You understand what I'm saying? Can't even afford to goddamn, you know, they making it impossible for people to eat. And so, goddamn it, so if you own and you own the land, you own the vegetables and the fruit, that's honorable. That's nation building right there. I salute. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a salute to you. Damn, you on that's a power move. You feel what I'm saying? But to go out there just as a worker in 2025, picking strawberries and goddamn plantains and goddamn lettuces and radishes and shit for a Neanderthal? It'd be something different if you your own people, but even then, if a motherfucker want to be a Neanderthal with the pay wages, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You say what? Wait a minute. What you say? What you say? $3? What? $3 a minute? What you mean? What you mean? What? $3 every 2 minutes? What the fuck is you? I mean, I know you ain't talking about an hour. You see, you must be talking about $3 a minute. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You see what I'm saying? Man, this shit is crazy. See, the thing is, however you establish the fucking nation is how motherfucker gonna have to keep it. Cause see, they, you know, when motherfuckers used to getting the whole pie, they don't know what it's like. You understand what I'm saying? To split the steak 3 ways. They love, you know, eating a big fat juicy steak by themselves. They not about to slice their goddamn steak no 4-5 ways. You see what I'm saying? That's why they let the damn Hispanics over, because they knew that that's the closest that they could get to slavery. You see what I'm saying? When you talk about, you know, having slaves and then you working them, you ain't got to pay for them. I mean, you feed them, you're feeding them slop. You ain't got to feed them but the leftovers and shit. You see what I'm saying? And you're housing, the housing ain't much. You see, so you got them out there working from sun up to sundown and you getting 100 goddamn % profit. That's how America became as rich as it is today. That's how. That's the equation. So they saying make America great again. Well, what the fuck is you? I mean, so what are you talking about? How the fuck do you do that? Because we know the original formula required that you work black people for nothing. You see, enslave us and shit and this. So that's how you established it. So when you say make America great again, how the fuck do you do that? You see what I'm saying? When the original formula required you to enslave a whole people and literally, you know, get 100% of all the labor and all the profits and, you know, from all the labor and shit and, you know, and keep all 100% profit, you know? And so bringing somebody in at $2 and $3 for what you getting, you understand what I'm saying? That's damn near, I mean, that's about as close as you could get to slavery, you understand, today. That's about as close, unless you just gonna motherfucking bring out the artillery and force motherfuckers to work for free. You see what I'm saying? Shoot a motherfucker if they try to lead the plantation. You see what I'm saying? That's about as low. That's the only step lower than working a motherfucker for $2-3. You know, go back to forced labor. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, to go back to forced labor. So yeah, I got a quick video I want to play right quick. Let's do this.
Look, check this out.
This is the consequences when we chose the wrong direction. It is what it is. Make America great.
Bruh, thousands of immigrant farm workers across the U.S. just started their 3-day strike today. They said no more back-breaking labor for pennies, while y'all sip on $7 lattes and scroll on TikTok all day. So from the 16th to the 18th, they're walking off the field. And trust me, America gonna feel it. And these the same people that y'all said were taking your job. But to keep this shit 100, ain't none of y'all ass about to clock out of that AC cubicle just to pick strawberries in 100-degree heat. We don't be thinking about where our food comes from until it stops coming. No tomatoes, no onions, no lettuce, no fruit. These grocery shelves might be looking real empty real fast. And this ain't just a walkout, it's a warning. Because without them, there is no agriculture. Without them, there is no fresh food. And without them, there is no America that eats. And the cold shit about it, they ain't even fighting for a better pay. They just fighting to be seen for their hard work, to be heard, to be treated like the essential workers that they've always been. Talking about backbone, it's definitely not in the boardrooms. It's in the fields. It's in the hands of the same people y'all keep overlooking. So let this be your wake-up call. Support your local farmers, respect immigrant labor, and never forget the real supply chain starts with a human being. Type support in the comments if you really do. And if you...
Oh man, shut your weak ass up. What the real issue is that y'all didn't force black people out of land on ownership. That's really what it is. You see what I'm saying? When black people was working their own land and they own their own land, you wouldn't have these goddamn problems because they wouldn't be workers. They would be owners. You see what I'm saying? We own 19 million acres. And, you know, at the turn of the century, early 1900s, we own damn near 19 to 20 million acres in the United States. So then it's an honorable thing because you in ownership. You see what I'm saying? You stole all our land and motherfuckers was like, fuck you. Really? You see, you can do so. They making it seem like, oh, we need. No, bitch, we don't need y'all. We don't. The reality is y'all done stole our land. And so what do we look like? Y'all done stole 20 million acres worth of land from us. And we know how they did it. I don't want people to be crazy. And a lot of it, they was just forced off of it. Okay, just real talk. Motherfuckers was ran out of town, period. You understand what they did whole goddamn documentaries where they know they did it. And they'll admit they did it, but say, oh, them was generations back, the generation of the day, that same old lie. But see, they the ones in the past, they knew that they told the generations in the future what to say. And that's the fucking, you know, to be able to say, oh, that was them, that we didn't have nothing to do with it. But you got the wealth now. You got the wealth. Oh, I ain't, but bitch, you still got the wealth. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a sacrifice that they could make. And then they could put the shame on their ancestors and say, oh, that was 3, 4, 5 generations back. We ain't had nothing to do with that. And they can still, you know, lay claim to the land and to the wealth, and you still without. Even though your ancestors own that and it was rightfully theirs, they didn't usurp your heritage. You see what I'm saying? We can't listen to me, man. I'm gonna tell motherfuckers, you got to be a goddamn fool. It's one thing that we worked out, because they making it seem like, you know, niggas is just worked and shit and this, that, and the third. No, black people own shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand motherfuckers is like, you know, well, what about the motherfucker who going, if you don't, you know, you got to solve that problem. Ain't nobody gonna keep building up shit with this motherfucker inside of the nation that has been pillaging for thousands of years. When he get the urge to want to take your shit again, what you gonna do, nigga? You gonna keep rolling the ball up the motherfucking hill for a motherfucker to trip you down the hill again and take your shit? I mean, that don't make no sense that our ancestors worked all that time. They came up out of slavery. They was like, fuck reparations. Even though they was owed that. And they built up, you know, money and shit and bought land and shit, owning 20 million acres, all type of cattle. You know how much that's worth today? You talking about trillions of dollars, not even billion, trillions. Motherfuckers eat every motherfucking day, nigga. That's an essential thing of life. And they done stole our goddamn land and shit. And we gotta start all the fuck over. While everybody else get handed down the fucking land that don't even belong to them. And they want to keep niggas working and starting all the way from the motherfucking bottom. You come out better just, man, locking and loading and taking your shit. I mean, I'm just being 100. But we can't do it, motherfucker, and everybody else in history have. That's why I tell motherfucker, all you have to do is look at every country on the planet right now. Right now, I'm not talking about going back in history. I'm talking about the ones that's the nations that, and look where their Independence Day is. Look up their Independence Day on when they got independence as a nation. And I guarantee you, goddammit, the majority of them, that their independence came by way of revolution. See, and that's another thing where they trap a motherfucker. Oh, this is some ancient practice. You understand? Motherfuckers is having revolutions all over the world right now. You got to know when the goddamn game is set up. Now, if you see a motherfucker, it's 4 motherfuckers at the table playing cards, and you can see the other 3 motherfuckers, you know, passing cards up under the table, and you still play the motherfucking game, I don't know no motherfucker do that. I'm not that goddamn stupid. You gonna still play the game. And they up there passing, you losing all the time, and you gonna say, I'm gonna make it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it. You understand? They passing cars up, and it's time to flip the motherfucking table over, man. Go to I want you to take these studies, and I'm about to get up out of here. If you want to go out there and pick peaches and fucking strawberries for these Neanderthals, go right on here. If you own the land, that's a power move. That's nation building, and I salute you, and that's an honorable. And goddamn it, no nation can exist without that department within the structure of their nation. But I tell you what, go to every nation in the world and look up their Independence Day when they celebrate Independence Day and see how they got their independence. Now the majority of motherfuckers could do it, but you can't do it. You see what I'm saying? And even if you don't want to do it, you know, by way of some smoke, you know you're gonna have to be aggressive any which way it go. You're gonna have to be aggressive to get that even if you don't, and that alone gonna bring you to arms, because you ain't gotta worry. I tell motherfuckers, and it's happening now. Remember, I used to tell motherfuckers, you ain't gotta worry about, you ain't gotta start it because he gonna jump on your ass. Motherfucker, you ain't got to start it. He gonna start it. Just sit your bitch ass there. And when they knocking on their door now, you see, I said you ain't got to wait. You ain't got to start it. They gonna start it. So just sit your bitch ass there on your hands and acting like, oh, okay, yeah, that's too much. Y'all talking that, okay, bitch, when they show up at your door, bitch, what you gonna say? What you gonna say, nigga? Okay, then. That's what I thought. All right, family, this is General Cyrus Seti. We keeping it moving. We getting through the earlier part because we got some fire for later on this evening. So we're going to get these few topics that's going down. I want to talk about it real early today, and I'll be right back. Get on over there to Patreon. Click that link up there. We got that fire. Wait, get him up over. He's a punk. Nigga sitting up here talking about that and caping for the immigrants. You a damn tether, nigga. You look like a tether. But I had to put that in there because they going to cry and shit. And look what's happening. Look what y'all done did. Y'all done put out, yeah, motherfucker. Now give what they didn't put them out. Now give us back our goddamn land. Give us back our goddamn 20 million, 19 million goddamn acres of land. And we'll get out there. And we'll be selling it for ourselves and shit for our own people and on the international level. And then we can make some major moves. We nation building at that point. We ain't customers, nigga. We the owner. You feel me? Get on over there to Patreon, family. Click that link. The 7 sanctuaries of the Abydos Temple is going down. Also, we got the ancient Egypt military colony of Mother Ethiopia, and it's already up there right now. The power of the old kingdom. Kemet is the GOAT of civilizations, period. Mind-blowing pyramid age. I want y'all to come right back. We still got some fire for this early part of the evening. Come get that smoke, family. Black Power.